Hello and welcome back, my fellow gamers, audio viewers. Now, I've been playing this for quite some time. I wanted to really take a break, but I can't unless I find the pregnant girl. No, she can be delivering soon, you know? What if I go to sleep and wake up and damn, she's already delivered and got murdered? I'll be a bit guilty, you know? Now, I need some help with African race so that I can actually find them better, you know. That's the only thing that I'm not too sure. So I went to search and I think I might know who to find. Yes. Well, we'll just see. Caribbean. No, we need to find African natives so that they can help us find possibly who is she or where she might be, you know. Now finding her is gonna be a really tough stuff. Albanian.
Do you know anything about this? I can't help you.
I really don't know, man. So let me see. I think I better read out. So give me a moment and go try to read out. How can I find African? Oh, there's a lot of things to take in, man.
Seni görmek güzel.
I still have some problems.
Açım.
Okay, you know what? Let me search in the more general term. African race.
Merhaba.
Let's see.
İyiyim.
But it's so hard to actually find that detail. Okay, this is useless. Wait. Man, there's no information. I guess maybe we can. Statistic, does it help? Mistaken accusation. It looks like we are not gonna get help from here. And now, yes. Turkish. Cordonian. Let me check. It's an European country, so that's bad. But still, let me ask anyway. There we go.
Could you help me?
I clearly have nothing to do with what you are asking about.
Now, can't I just be sure? Grab. Cordonian, definitely not the answer. Turkish. English. Need to find somebody of that comes close. Albanian.
May I ask you something?
I don't think I'm rich enough to talk to you, sir.
You look like a well-to-do merchant anyway. Ish. Nope. Albanian isn't the answers. Arab is not the answers. Macedonian.
Excuse me, just one question.
Nah, it's not the
I
answer
can't
too.
help you, friend.
No, from experience, the clue can't be too far away from the crime scene, so we shall take a look just around the corner. Liberian.
Is this familiar to you?
I have a question too. Who looks like an idiot in his fancy clothes? It's you.
Oh, you too, Timmy. I could.
Could you help me?
So, you think if you have money we should bow to your whims? No, sir.
You obviously haven't
I'm
thought
not even
this all
trying
through.
to
Or are you just
bribe you,
annoying
you know?
these people on purpose?
Albanian is a big no. Macedonian, nope. Macedonian, nope. Now this isn't supposed to be this way. That's strange. Now I would believe some NPC that's not walking might do the trick. I can't.
Is this familiar to you?
Money can't answer your questions. Hey? Live with it.
Well, I never even planned to give you money in the first place, my man. What about this? Limping. Zulu.
Do you know anything about this?
I'd rather bite a snake than talk to you.
I'm sure Snake is gonna be more nutritious than me, so kind of makes sense. Turkish. You know what? Let us search again. African. Man. How difficult would it be to find an African race? Premium.
Excuse me, just one question.
The streets won't share their secrets with those who hide in fancy houses.
Fine, I will dress myself a little, suiting to the crowd. Maybe this.
May I ask you something?
I cannot, sorry.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on
Silent
purpose?
John. Now that reminds me of Viva la Dirt, the main characters. Ahoy! Nice day fishing, ain't it? I think I got a chance. Utopian.
Is this familiar to you?
Of course. The streets have the information you seek.
Finally, Utopian. We found it, guys. Yeah. About time. The scars on the girl seems to be from Iwi ethnic group tribe. Refugee camp under Victoria Bridge between Scaladio and Silverton. Thank you, my lady. Scaladio and Silverton, the bridge of Victoria. We found it. Booyah! Today's... You know what? Costume is so important, we should buy a few more, you know? People finally give me the... Oh, you know what? Just now, all we had to find is a lady with the similar headdress. Which we did, fortunately. Now, how do we get down? Under the bridge, right? So we should go down.
Beasts!
Who's the beast? Such a vulgar act is not permitted around the city. Okay, it looks like there's a murder case going on. Shit, maybe I'm too late.
They're completely livid. First they come to our land, then they murder our people.
Hey,
Drop
silent
all
boy.
into the sea.
You don't know the truth. Keep your ears down. I'm gonna find the truth for you guys.
Where do you think you're going? Speak with the chief.
You speak to my hand.
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
I'm from City Hall.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm from City Hall. They sent me to oversee the situation.
No, you're not. I'm the supervisor of the camp, and I'm the one who's handling the current situation on behalf of City Hall. Ronald Harlow at your service. Now, sir, tell me who you really are, or you'll have to explain yourself to the police. I have full authority to
I am
request
with
they
the
detain
police,
you.
sir.
Very well, Mr. Harlow. I am a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness on my case. Sherlock Holmes is my real name, though.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you
I can
in.
do a
So
jump half the
please,
time, boy.
Step back.
I'm gonna prove you with some skills, you know, fuzzy nose. Oh, poor lighting. Staying too much in the office, huh? Chap chick, I guess. Tries to abuse. Oh dear. Nice try, young man. I got more experience down my belt. Once to look more authoritative. You failed. Oh, must be setting stress. Aha! You can't even handle me. What about you? Super clean, huh? Sedentary. No, I learn new words every day, okay? Tired pen pusher. Dazed. Homeless. What does this mean? Young clerk. Overseas. Not happy. Executes all tasks. Lacks the experience to build with. Problem. Scan starch. Pale skin bags. Poor date office. Makes sense. Craves to look authoritative. By wearing smart clothes. Don't we all? But this look is out of place considering Cardona's weather. How about this? Depressed young clerks. Exhausted. Nope. That's not it. Dazed formalist.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes.
Not quick
Don't
enough.
question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
He trading like me. Hex. I can help you.
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest, but in return I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police.
Perfect.
They won't allow you to speak with her. And I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
But I
So
got
it's
a
in our
faint
mutual
feeling that
interest to
she's
settle.
dead, you know?
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
I'm literally with the police and I have to do this. Oh well. How did they get here? Just curious.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh, so you're not from around here yourself?
I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes, this whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse.
How'd you
When the
find
police
them?
raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy
Complication to the
shipping routes
task.
with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
That is true.
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do and what I am responsible for are two different realities, Mr. Holmes. On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every City Hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
The police here on
At least
City
you're doing
Hall's
a
behalf
job
too.
trying to keep
They
them
are.
fed, you know.
Minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the islands, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
Can you please get a car out to shit? They're AF'd up. They're disturbing me from my
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right. Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewkesbury. He's the officer
Tewkesbury.
investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
More than an expert, I'm a martial artist too. Let me get our detective suit on and the thinking cap, huh? And the glasses, maybe you can help us see in the dark. Vampire outfit is nice, but hey, we're just gonna limit ourselves to this. Yahoo!
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector.
Looks like the man is dead, huh? The limping guy.
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
Befriend is a nice thing, you know.
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's been questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
She's ain't gonna be some refugee girls. She's gonna be a key thing to the
Did you learn
story.
anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years.
Out of the
Ever
sea?
since these refugees
Isn't that real,
arrived, there have
folks?
been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity.
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Nice.
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body. 0.
Gotta see this though. Broken.
A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
But the only fresh crack that I know is my neck. Oh, it feels so good.
Someone
from
bled
that.
profusely here.
Fascinating. Hit and limb broke the glass. Perhaps. Kin sand footprint being sliding off.
A furrow in the ground.
Mouth bleeding.
A blood trail leading to or from the canal.
True. Could be both ways.
These events have fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
Size 9 police boots.
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence. A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
That might be the case. 9.5. Barefoot.
A man's footprint.
Size 10. And a dragging foot. Cigarettes.
Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Could be the suspect. Some money.
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona.
That's true.
A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
Alright.
Excuse me, just one question.
The law can't help you with that.
Just lazy.
Are these the rations the refugees get from the authorities? How do people even survive out here?
Man, cons. Actually, they do, you know. It's kind of like better than what they used to have. With beans only. Stick through the heart. Interesting blade though.
A steel dirk. Sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain.
Breeze under fingernails.
Coal dust under the
dust.
nails. I don't see much coal around here.
I guess we found the guy who stole the art.
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
That actually looks low-key familiar, but I ain't gonna say too much. Ah, his dick was having a reaction while trying to fight the case. I'm joking. I don't know what's happening. Foot.
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping, John.
So he
Violent
attacked some
death.
guy.
This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to hell.
Xenophobic.
If they
Enjoys
find out
box
about the
opening.
passage, everything will go to hell.
No, camp dog down. Go slow. Public eye. No money. Nope. Low salary. Nope. Shite.
If they find out...
Hysteria. Nope. Oh, slow. Nope. They put you out. Oh shit, that's actually true. Check an office. No money. Nope. Low salary. Nope. Camp dog down. Oh shit. I screwed up. Hey, let's chat again, huh?
If they find out about...
No salary, nope. Stereo, nope. Can't knock down. Money. Public eye. Jackson office, nope. Technology out. Oh, still. Now we will eventually get it, but this is just kind of brute force, you know.
If they find out about...
Public eye. Stereo. Put you out. Jackson office. Money. Oh, slow. Come knock down. I'm missing something. Come on.
If they find out about the passage...
No salary. Nope. Jackson office. Nope. Come knock down. Oh, shit.
I was being very stealthy, Sherlock, and you threw it all away. Come on, pull yourself together.
If they find out about the passage...
Come on, don't joke about that, John. Oh, slow. Nope. No salary. Nope. Money. Public eye. Nope. Nope. Come knock down. Yes. Stereo. Nope. Refugee out. We found it. So
nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here. Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea? We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
Truly an unfortunate incident. Though how would they solve it is another problem though.
Well, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment.
So someone got forced out of their way. Blood stained.
The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike.
After a strike.
No hint of blood or impact.
So just normal drift lock.
It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
Might have, but doubt so. How would they get the blood on?
Someone was dragged against their will.
Could be the female or actually the male, since we just cannot see that. Slashed. Could be this guy though.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
True, but how am I supposed to do any of that? Clean wound, disinfect, and use it as bandage.
That will kill, not save him.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
Okay, then we need to find some nice stuff for them. Like clean water, I guess. Yes.
I'll use it to create a solution.
Now we still need a few more stuff though. Something to disinfect. Let's see. Oh.
I'm afraid these leaves can only be added to tea. I can use this to stop the infection from spreading.
Yes, that will work. Oh, we need some cloth.
Just wash. Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
Take it.
I've collated all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Oh man, how am I going to do that? Chemistry. -3, -4, and +5. Quite a case we have, huh? No, not that bad. -3. Oh. -3 and 2. Guess we can mix them together. That will give me +1. Not if I add this in. That is -3. Then we got ourselves +1. Holy shit. Oh, wait. I feel like I'm missing something. No need for this. And we got this. This will give us -4. Yes, perfect. And then booster shot. Oh no. Boosters to 4, then combine. Mixture, and there we go. I'll pause for one for reference, and success. Let's go save the dude. He's a key witness after all.
Thank you.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
At least. And we need something. Eye power. There should be a few things left.
Clearly a left handprint here. You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
True. It's us.
Is this familiar to you?
Don't think I can help you, lads.
How about you? Just saved you. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Unlikely.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
So maybe he has another means. Guess we can go down a little more. Through here. Nope, no sign. Further down, a bit too much. Okay, there is a bit of vibration. Thinking something is here, I guess.
Back off.
Lag, one die. Oh. Wait, the secret entrance, huh?
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates.
And this is actually... How did he even do that then? He rappelled down. Okay, I guess it's not around this corner. So stop ranting, don't drawing me. I'm gonna get embarrassed at this rate. True shipment. Let me be careful and think. Maybe we should just keep asking, huh?
May I ask you something? The law can't help you with that.
Yeah, the law did help you to retain silence, huh?
Is this familiar to you? The law can't help you with that.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Trying to find more people, you know. Oh wait, you did mention they were all locked in a shack. Is this it? It's a shack.
Back off.
And genius. Okay, maybe we hold on to this later, huh? To this guy.
You still here? I've already told you all I've learned. Your problem, not mine. I've already told you all I've learned.
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that.
Corruption
To
at
be
its
honest,
finest.
I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
Nah, that's it, huh? There's just one more thing. Can we find it? Wait, is it still inside the... No, in this switch area? Nope. So not from here. We can ask, maybe.
Do you know anything about this?
I uphold the law, so I'm not answering your questions.
Bullshit. Whole lot of nonsense from both of them. Track carefully, maybe we can find the clues. So sorry. Maybe from the main gate I can find some clues, don't you think? I do believe so, at least. There we go.
A single Malpal butt. Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
Let's go to the deep mine. No. You're just clearly dragging him. It's a one-sided stuff. Definitely don't have energy to do that after being slashed. I guess they're still brawling. They bully him. Did he roll over though? He didn't drop though. Or maybe that's what happened. No, it's an accident. The struggle and he got stabbed. Makes sense. Okay. Suppose we still need a bit more. Destroy the pool and the villager defend for her. Makes sense. We tried to fight him, but he got slashed instead. And that's how he got back. Possibly, so that's probably how it's happened. Pool, yep. Defend and slash. Let's check the other one. Is she crying? Nah. He's not defending for her. She's out of her own will. Defend, nope. It's more of an offense shake. Yes, pull off a bit, which makes a lot more sense. And I guess this is what happened.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
And that's why I'm not Sherlock Holmes. Oh, there's still one more, huh? That cheeky ass. Oh no. Okay. He gave him a final kick, I guess. And the whole shit.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Okay, maybe just a freak accident. Maybe. Oh, he ran over there and kicked the box, he tripped over, then the last guy from that's trying to defend her in the first place got caught in. And he tried to, you know, see it happening, but how did he accidentally stabbed himself.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Come on, that was so close to the deduction. And poof, he died. Is there more here though? Nope. Accident makes sense. The part they are brawling out. Wait, the knife is out? No, the knife has to be kept within. Still keep chasing him. Then he kicked the box, he trips, then he was shocked that this happened. And that should be it.
So, we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Yep, same sword.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But How did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
You think one small clock can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
You're disturbing a hornet's nest here, son.
No, I wonder who's the one who stirred the whole shit first.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
Who are you? Oh, well, let's find our target. A woman. Let's see. How about you, mister?
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to
I
be
won't take
hurt
the girl,
again.
okay?
What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
I fear not. It's good to have a protector by her side, anyway.
Hello, Nayla?
Hello. Hello. Why are you laughing?
My name is Sherlock. I know someone
Maybe she's
hurt you.
crying.
I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people?
Oh, man.
Christ, Sherlock. Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Well, a strong, independent woman, I guess.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best word, John.
John.
A long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Well, Mind Palace time. Cold footprint, cold dust under the dead man's door. Ta-da! The Tux also visited Vogel's gallery. Indeed, photograph of violation. Oh, the Tuck trying to drag the girl away. No. No. Didn't hurt her. Came to the camp intending to kidnap a woman. But why didn't she do that? Want to keep responsibility? Management who takes on various roles. Interesting. The file has a peculiar cross and photograph of a violation. Badges such as this are usually awarded high-ranking officials. Interesting. Casebook. No, we need to ask people. Shite. What's going on? Okay, we can ask them, I guess.
Can I ask you a question?
They often take us from the camps to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way we get a glimpse of freedom.
Ah, illegal working. Not really. Trying to give them a tad of freedom. But at what cost? Free labor? Ain't good. Well, they do receive money. But can they even use it though? Oh. So they take women and take them as slaves, if you know what I mean.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Indeed. Now we still need to do this. This tattoo might have us pull it off. 2 lines. Oh. I need to speak to a certain person. How am I gonna do that? Two line and 1 dot. Maybe we can do so with this help. First, so wait, where can I find him? If it's high-ranking official, then I guess there is a way to find details with regards to human. Cordoner's place might have records of high-ranking officials getting money.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
That's not what I want to hear.
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
You really want to know, kid? Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland. His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now.
Then he's a damn good criminal.
Right?
Nice. At least with all this, we have key evidence taken. Nice. I like the sound of that. And we need to find them. Businessman. I guess we can go for the Cordona stuff to take all this. Silence! I know you all want my signature, but hey, I'm not going to give them for free. Come now, one at a time. No response. Then I shall be going down. Farewell.
Is this... I just need to collect my thoughts, Sherry.
No, take your own sweet time. I'm gonna go for the Chronicles. No, actually I need to go for the police report. No, we need to go to the news. The news may offer me the details that I need. And it's just a me. Ring a ring. Period. I guess we don't know the period. Official celebrities. Abstruse, which I don't know what that means. For the band actually. Nothing. Oh, it's definitely not commoner though. Current event, I guess. Article interviews. No. Where would it be? Well, I'm just spamming. I guess not. Maybe I don't know the district. Maybe the period I could say recent. What about old archive? No. Could it be the police case? Maybe I should pay for police case for this. Then I guess I can go for this guy. He is a high-ranking official. Section though should be front page. Yes. In where would they give it? I guess it's period. Recent? No. Or archive? No. Current year? No. I need to check the meaning of arbitraries before we continue. Arbitraries, actually. Okay. When someone is passed, so that's not the case. He's still alive. Will he be front page though for this kind of event? That's another problem. I believe this should be correct. Because an interview? Maybe the period is recent? No. Past? Feels like I'm missing something. Not many of those visit Cordona. Wait, maybe I can ping it as Old City. No. Current event. No. I know I'm brute forcing it, but hey, it's a method. Oh, I guess not. Arbitraries. No. Old archive, maybe. I mean, you give him a what? No. Not even that. How would this case not be on the newspaper? Okay, maybe I have another place to go to. The City Hall. You know what? We should try. I want to go to the police station first. Not for confession, definitely. But more for the other case. And need to meet my favorite Johnny boy. Hey. I guess he got a promotion. I just have to forget about this body of his. Cam intruder. Yes. Crime. Smuggling. Subject is a suspect. Evidence. I guess criminal patterns. Oh, we found it. Nice. This is what it meant to be at the correct place. So he is born in 1834. Businessman, patron well known in Cordona, founder of the company. Okay, questioning after tip-off of an informant. Protection or smuggling of liquors and the rest of the anything that he actually does. Calling it as a witness. Huh. Guess that's nothing much. Claimed to be unaware, no information about his activity before he moved to Britain. Up until 1973 he lived in Sicilia, Italy, where he had a vending business. It's not possible to incriminate him with anything connected to the case. Oh man. What does star mean? This for location. I'll be them. Oh, I can go to his near main office. Southeastern Scalario, Bazaar of Road, near the crossing with Roman Road. Roman Road, Bazaar Road. Southeastern. Roman Road and Bazaar Road. Somewhere here. Okay, we got that checked. Let's head out. Wait. No, it's an official, so I guess we need to go to the city hall. Oh, that's a nice jump. Tingling. Ta-da.
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more.
Treasure hunt consists 8 photographic clues to the location of hidden treasure box. Oh. 8 photographic clue. Interesting, but that's not my purpose here yet. To this direction. Wait, this is artifact, isn't it? There we go. This guy. Officials, period, British. I guess, yes. Registry, legal documents, Thomas Norton. Wow, university graduate. Home Office as a secretary. Military commissioner in India. Honored by the Queen herself with the Order of the Bath in 1877. Cardona with his cabinet in the City Hall. So he has a cabinet. I guess we can find out. Alright. I might be able to find him around here. Maybe we could ask.
May I ask you something?
Please, stop bothering me. I don't know anything.
Okay, you don't be so rude.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
Indirect.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
So, this is not what I want. I need to find the guy. There we go, he might be the right person.
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
Didn't sleep well. The time to shave, busy man. Order of the Bath. Rumpled clothes. And maybe he's PP, no? Wine. Unshaven, lazy attitude. Looks quite blonde, proud of it. A rich stain on his wrist. Drank wine. Looks like as if he lived within the nightmare. I guess.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
You blame yourself for what you did. Won't be any good unless you confess to me, so I'll try to be polite.
What sort of did are we talking about? Are you from the press?
I'm here because of Naylor.
Who?
You don't remember her name.
Lad, if you won't tell me where you came, I'll call for someone here to sort you out, if you get my meaning.
Photograph is quite strong, you know.
Do you recognize this man?
We definitely look alike. But you have the wrong person.
Really? Then you won't mind if I pass this along to the newspaper?
All right. All right. Is this about money, as you said in the letter? What kind of sum are we talking about?
I've never written a single word to you. Bribery, not my style.
So, that letter, it wasn't from you?
Well, it appears that more and more people in the city are finding out about your despicable hobby, doesn't it? You're in the clutches of justice, and very soon they will squeeze you. It's in your best interest to cooperate.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr.
Sherlock Holmes. And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Ah, so
Respect?
kind.
That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, a British envoy in Cordona on a military mission. So, where do we start?
I don't think he tried. So what happened at the party?
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault?
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance.
Bad. Mistake that all men says, but they won't agree.
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it. I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
Damn, at least we can track back the guy, no?
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
He's an artist, right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
You had motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks,
I like
but
that he's so
murder,
casually saying you
that's
have
on
motive to
another
kill him.
level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio?
Well, him, yes. I thought he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence.
So you had to give me one.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position, yet here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes, and I'm no exception. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the Crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt.
Help the refugees, help Nela. What's the difference? Help the refugees is a huge thing. Everyone involved can help. Nela, just one. The whole refugees, everyone benefits from it. Why not?
Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all.
Help Nela.
Nela deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you think you can decide what's best for these people?
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
Bullshit. Nela is the woman from the photograph, and the photo will ruin his career. That's true. All refugees are victims of the system. What? Now? I'm not even done yet. There's still one more thing to search. Let's try this first. Silent Mine Palace. But we still have a bit more left to go. Alright, we ping it to be around here, so let's see. At least we are on record timing to solve this case. Much better than earlier on, you know. Must be tiring to run at this kind of speed, to be honest. Okay, around here. Could this be it? Let's run. Church of St. Peter. I'm deviating. That's not right. I need to find a place. Southeastern, we found it. Bazaar Road, near the crossing with Romans Road. Isn't it supposed to be around here? Oh, there we go.
It seems they're not expecting guests.
I won't wait for an invitation, John.
How are we supposed to find? That's a good one. Peekaboo. Let's laugh. People holding military weapons.
These workers don't look like your average Cordona folk.
They're refugees from the camp.
That's our way in, Sherry. You go talk to that beef. I'll sneak up from behind and take him out.
Sure thing, John. I trust you.
Hey, yo. This is private property. You lost something.
Best not to say that I'm a PI. Seeing this wouldn't give us a chance, so City Hall business.
Good day, sir. I've been sent by City Hall to see Mr. Bernadotte about...
Mr. Bernadotte isn't seeing anyone. You have 3 seconds to walk away or you'll never walk again. Capito?
It's in Mr. Bernadotte's best interest to...
One...
Oh, one of the people is dead.
Listen, the man Bernadotte sent to...
So...
Oh well. Go to sleep.
Try to resolve this peacefully.
I ain't trying to give him chance, okay? Don't say violence don't solve things. They do. Violence. Come on, lads. Hey, boy. Boom. Yeah, flame jab.
No more crime for you until next month.
Coming for you.
Well, me too. Cha-cha.
Take a rest, my friend.
Oh, nice. Now where can I do?
May I
couldn't miss the party.
Me too. And there we go.
No
Sorry
more
for
crime.
touching your
Give him
head.
the pepper snap.
Come on. Ugh, a bit of damage. Worth it. Shite. What a waste. I like that he just stands so straight.
Too simple.
Coming for you.
Coming. Let's show yourself, boy. Don't accidentally kill him, you know.
I will
Like a
end
gentleman.
you.
I too will do this clean and spat.
Take a rest, my friend.
You can overcome the brute now.
Yeah.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
I'm glad it's ready.
It's all you...
Oh.
I couldn't miss the party.
Yeah.
No more crime for you until next month.
Double kill.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
There you go. Simple combat.
Too simple.
This
Give him the pepper snuff.
Now what? Then pants, I
You
guess.
disappointed me so much, Sherlock.
Why? I expected you to back me up, John, but you didn't. Huh. All that combat for nothing? Humor me, please. I'm kind of stuck. There we go. No biggie. Oh, shite. Sorry. With this door? Nope. How about this other door?
Sherry, look. This seems familiar.
This is the same painting.
Let's see what's hidden there.
It's a rather hot piece
Vogel's
of art.
stolen painting. Isn't it curious how it developed into a much more interesting case?
Indeed. Can't say it's interesting. Artifacts.
Masks, traditional for the Chokwe people of Central Africa. A Dogon statue from West Africa.
Dogon, huh.
A
Intriguing.
century old at least.
Oh, this is a relic.
VH Grindley Flow Blue Tableware.
Fake news.
This is what lies behind the facade of Bernadotte Company Limited.
And you are why'd you here?
No, sir. Don't hurt me.
It's all right. I won't harm you.
Like you didn't harm the folks on the way here?
Well, I didn't give them promises. That's the difference.
An amazing piece of culture. I imagine many collectors and museums would be interested in having it.
Oh, it looks good back in our home, though. Come on, Sherry.
This marble fella. It's like he was made after my image. You see it?
Well, that seems about it for this room.
Don't come any closer. One step and I'll shred you to pieces.
What about the other guys? No one will find your body.
Keep standing in my way and no one will ever see you again.
Righto. Yes. Yep. Well, excuse me, sir. I think I hear... I've got to... It's better I leave.
Whoa. Oh, wow. That was as if somebody put my words in your mouth.
Yeah, isn't he strong? Actually, I make sure I give them extra dose. No. For the narcos. Interesting. Okay. Trying to make sure that I'm not missing stuff, huh?
Please don't shoot me. I have a family.
Same. If only you let me in from the front door. Invitation to the ball. Now that is intriguing.
Spare me.
You shall be spared. Just this once. Counting the bush.
So, you've cut through all the guards just to talk to me. Then come here, and we shall talk.
Yes, not until I make sure I check everything first. You win half the battle by not knowing you first. Okay.
Whenever you're ready. I'd hate to intrude.
Now these glasses is the Google prototype glasses, you know. This is why I can look so well. 3, so probably the highest rank. Does it shun dirty work? Nice. Pellagra. Cold-blooded. Oh, this is a cowboy era, huh? With a revolver. Married. Oh, if he is ruthless, he wouldn't have children, you know. Harsh gang leader, calculating beam confidence, it's with danger, keeping his gun. Descent from working class, being raised in poor family, he had to work in fields. Yeah, true.
Niccolo Bernadotti, I presume? The name is Sherlock Holmes, and I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
Is that so?
The man you sent to the refugee camp failed in his task. He impaled himself on his own blade. Clumsy and chaotic end.
For a man who just broke onto my property, you are more businessman than brute. You have my attention, Mr. Holmes. Do not waste it.
Interview, can I have a job?
Mr. Bernadotti, do you know the name Boniface Mercurio?
I do not.
Mercurio was a local artist. Recently, a man broke into his apartment, ransacked the place, and killed him. The thief was looking for something.
You are testing my patience, boy.
In a moment, the connection will reveal itself.
Robbery. Data cam.
As I said, your man was found dead in the refugee camp. He was there to kidnap a woman, but the other refugees intervened to try and save her. The ensuing scuffle resulted in the man's accidental suicide. He sported the same tattoo as your men in this building. In fact, it also bears a resemblance to the one on your neck. Care to explain what business your man had with this woman?
You have no idea what you are talking about. I can assure you this was no kidnapping. The refugees in the camp are on edge. What happened there is a tragic accident, one I am not responsible for.
For what reason was your man there if not to abduct her?
Why would I answer? You are yet to justify your presence in the slightest.
You see.
I was hired, privately, to investigate the recent theft of a painting from an art gallery. My investigation led me to a man from your organization and, thus, to you, Mr. Bernadotti.
That is quite a stretch. Why would I need to steal a painting when I could buy anyone I wanted?
Interestingly enough, I spotted the stolen painting in your storeroom.
I buy and sell a lot of things, Mr. Holmes. Unfortunately, if this is true, it is not the first time I have been sold stolen merchandise. I presume you were hired by the owner of the gallery. Tell them to contact me, and we'll sort out the situation.
It's not a simple case.
This painting is why you broke into my office. So many words, so little action. When you barged into my office, Mr. Holmes, I got the impression you wanted to talk business. Now I see you had come just to talk. Tell me exactly what you want, or get out.
It was necessary groundwork for what comes next. I have enough evidence to conclude that the gallery thief, the artist's killer, and the dead man in the camp are all the same person.
Your time is almost up, Mr. Holmes.
Before you draw your gun, there is one final detail I am yet to mention. The young woman your man was tasked to collect from the refugee camp had been defiled at a perverse masquerade party. That violation was captured in a photograph by Boniface Mercurio and used as a reference for his painting. The photo shows the attacker's face.
Finally. That's why you're here, Mr. Holmes. You have the photograph.
It is what your man was after when he broke into Mercurio's apartment, and it is what you're after too, isn't it, Mr. Bernadotte?
You have the photograph with you? How much do you want for it?
I am not naive enough to carry it with me, but I am yet to decide what I shall do with it. I know the man in the photo is a British envoy. What interest do you have in his downfall?
I must admit, I'm rather impressed by how comprehensively you have pursued this matter. And so, you deserve the honest answer. My business dealings are often arduous in their bureaucracy. A man in his position, willing to look the other way, could ease my work significantly. In return, I will make sure no one looks his way either. A favor for a favor.
Also known as blackmail, the modus operandi of any true profession.
That's right.
It was not originally my idea. Mercurio set things in motion, extorting the envoy for the most trivial of ends. Money. In response, the envoy hired my man to retrieve the painting and the photograph, eliminating Mercurio's leverage. I only learned the whole story after the artist was killed in his home.
And rather than extricate yourself, instead you took over Mercurio's venture.
It fell into my lap. As a businessman, I simply seized the opportunity. Now, how much do you want for the image?
He's asking me to, like, trade off the freedom of the refugees in turn for fortune. Which is not what I want, though. And the worst part thing is, both sides has refugees.
I could not help but appreciate the collection of smuggled artifacts in your storeroom. You have rather diversified your business.
Oh, high and mighty of you, Mr. Holmes. Not all smuggling is immoral. I pay generous rates to developing cultures and spread their culture to eager buyers. And furthermore, I supply many immigrants with a taste of home.
A very convenient way of thinking.
I have traveled wildly, Mr. Holmes. I've seen people in far-flung lands for whom my services are a lifeline. Without them, they would starve. The tax on cargo is often so absurd that it would be more profitable to simply sink your ship than dock it in the harbor. And trust me, I am speaking from experience.
So why did you need a girl?
Why did you send your man to remove the woman from the camp?
Without a photograph, her testimony was the next best thing. Securing her was in everyone's interest. Victims and witnesses all too often disappear. I thought the girl was safer with us. I did not anticipate what would happen at the camp.
True.
I saw refugees from the camp at your warehouse. They work for you.
I have made certain arrangements with City Hall and the police. Thanks to me, refugees can work and be paid. It's a pathway to freedom.
And how much do you save by capitalizing on their cheap labor?
I have heard no complaints. They seem happy just to get out of that slum.
That's true.
Why should I give you the photograph?
Just name your price.
What if my price were not money? You claim to have connections, Mr. Bernadotte. Perhaps you could improve conditions for the refugees. Give them a chance for a better life.
Ha! I do have connections, Mr. Holmes, but help the whole camp? You are asking too much. I could, however, make arrangements for one person. The woman who was violated will have her own home outside the camp, solely for her and her child. She will no longer be a refugee, but a princess. That I can guarantee.
Is that really possible?
It will be neither fast nor easy, but I can do it. She deserves it,
That's
don't you
a tempting
agree?
offer.
And as for her abuser, he will serve me as much as he deserves.
So, in your plan, everybody will be given their due. Especially you, Mr. Bernadotte.
Seems like a fair deal, no? I doubt anyone could offer you better. Simply give me the photograph, and the world becomes a better place. I give you my word.
Oh man. Nina forgot this offer to the to that. Oh man, victims of violation. I must make sure she and the baby are secured. The situation they are in must and can be amended. To save one or to save the entire village. Of course, I would say the entire village would be a nicer choice. Can neither be trusted. The envoy can be neither trusted nor forgiven for what he did. Humiliation and ostracism from an outraged Cardona are this he deserves. Thomas Norton is the belcher who has committed a terrible act. Even though he deserves to be brought to justice, I cannot overlook the opportunity to do greater good. Greater good. To save the entire thing is kind of a huge deal. Now what's the next choice? Aha! Wants to gather proof of envoy's crime in order to blackmail him. Merciless justice. I cannot trust either of them. Only the truth will resolve matters. I must give the photograph so he can make it public. He's a shitty businessman, but his promise to arrange a happy life was convincing. Well, this is a Sherlock Holmes game, so I shall give it a Sherlock Holmes ending, I guess. Wait. But this is my game, so I can choose the ending. Now I need to check. How much can he help the refugees when no one can do that can help? Huh? Isn't that a big question to us? Now I'm kind of leaning to saving the entire refugees. I mean, she's included in it. I don't know what's so special. Oh no, wait. He said that he, except for her. So she is going to be the one who suffers. The most fair way is just to let the public decide what to do, though. The public might be the one to do it. Girl is an innocent man. The envoy, actually. The envoy is an innocent man, and as such, maybe we should help him for the benefit of 2% against the community. I guess this was the better choice.
Sherry, don't you think this office suits me?
The front door's now open, sir. You can leave through it. If you want, of course.
Of course, I want to get out. Alright. Sorry, Nayla, but the community needs this. And making her like a princess, that's a 2% thing, you know. It's best to change the entire system so everyone can pass. It's a long stretch, but hey, there's always a need for the beginnings, you know.
Have you thought it all through?
Yes.
Almost. The refugees, what will happen to them?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here in this fancy office if I didn't know how to pull the right strings. In fact, it's the only thing I know. The local governor will receive a decree signed by the House of Lords containing a request to patriate the refugees in the name of the Crown.
From where did you gain such influence?
I never asked you how you found the photograph. So don't ask the magician how he performs his tricks.
Oh,
but how can I believe you?
Ugh, I presume you do believe in my selfishness. The initiator of the refugee salvation will be none other than the British envoy, savior and protector of those in need. It's a win situation for me, too. Now, what about the photograph?
You deserve to be punished, but the greater good is what matters here. I won't bargain it for justice for Nayla.
I'm glad that this situation is over.
It will be over when you settle the matter of the refugees.
You have my word, Mr. Holmes.
Words is not strong, man.
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered anything new about the theft?
I did, but...
I've brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
The thief is dead.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
Huh, he's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. One presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humor. What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
I found the painting,
Yes.
but I could not retrieve it.
Well then, where is it?
In Bernadotti's office.
Bernadotti? That shady businessman? Why would he steal it from me?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask him yourself.
I take it you found something more then. What happened to your crusade of truth? Was it not that important, after all?
No truth will satisfy you, Mr. Vogel.
It was not an attack, Mr. Holmes. If you've chosen not to tell me, I respect your intention. But it is just rather boring, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor.
Oh, that's nice.
I am told it belonged to your mother.
How would you know that?
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh, dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained, specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I would imagine. Get out.
Thank you, Mr. Vogel. I am curious to see what you have procured.
80 money. Hey, you know what? Instead of checking out, I will call it a day. Yeah. Now, it has been a blast. We did manage to solve the crime, which is delightful. Now we're on track to a mother's love. And you know what, the next case, let's just try to be like Sherlock Holmes for once. Just the truth, no emotion involved. At least I'll share my points, yeah. From me, yes, but from him, no. Alright? So with that, the next time we should see you will be quite a long time, because Genshin is coming out. So with that, thank you all for watching this far, and I shall see you guys next time, which is tomorrow. Goodbye.